Coming to you live from the campus of Santa Ana College, we have Dawn Soccer for you here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. It's a relatively warm Tuesday afternoon here as the Dons will begin conference play and they'll take on the Hawks from Santiago Canyon College. Hello everyone, my name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in. Wherever you may be tuning in from, the Dons and Hawks have finished their preseason schedules and are ready to begin play in the Orange Empire Conference. Both teams will be looking up at Saddleback and Cypress College, who rank among the best in the state of California. However, the rest of the field will compete for an opportunity in third and fourth places here in the Orange Empire Conference and an opportunity to make the postseason. Let's go ahead and introduce you to both teams playing here today. On our right, on your screen, in the white uniforms, it's the Hawks of Santiago Canyon College. They enter today's game with a record of 3-2-1 and are led by head coach Ian Woodhead, who's been on the head of the program since 2002. Christy Medlin is listed as the associate head coach on staff and has been a part of the program since 2012. Santiago Canyon has had a prolific program this century and are coming off a 14-4-3 season last year, in which ended in the first round as they lost to Cypress College 4-0. On the other side, in the red uniforms, black shorts, it's the Dons of Santa Ana College. They enter this afternoon with a record of 1-2-2 and are coming off a 3-0 loss to LA Harbor last week. Santa Ana is led by head coach Jamie Baquero, who was a phenomenal player herself at El Camino College and earned herself a spot in the El Camino Collegiate Hall of Fame. We're going to do the national anthem real quick, so we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with starting lineups.
People always ask us, what's a Don? And our response is easy. To us, a Don is someone who embraces the grind. A Don is a person that brings passion. Someone who takes advantage of all their opportunities. A leader, a dreamer, a winner. The question we have for you is, are you ready to be a Don?
Back here at the campus of Santa Ana College. Again, it's the first Orange Empire Conference game for both these teams. The Dons will take on the Hawks of Santiago Canyon College. Both teams belong to the Orange Empire Conference, as we mentioned, but also belong to the Rancho Santiago College district. So both teams are in the same district. We'll go ahead and get you the starting 11 for both these teams, starting with the visiting Hawks. In goal, wearing the yellow uniform, it's going to be wearing number 00, Michaela Wooster. Starting 10 around her will be Brisa Mariscal, Madison Stottlemyre, Samantha Aguila, Gigi Bruno, Jordan Lamastra, who was named to second team all-conference last year as a freshman, Beatrice Perez, Scarlett Serpas, Alyssa Marino, Mia Lucier, and Ashley Aguilar. Starting 11 for the Santa Ana Dons. In goal, wearing, can't see what color she's wearing just yet, but wearing number 1 will be Noemi Reyes. And then the starting 10 around her, Alondra Gutierrez, Samantha Diaz, Vida Mendoza, Emily Ramirez, Leilani Rodarte, Karen Juarez, Samantha Gomez, Lindsay Leyva, Brianna Mejia, and Tiffany Rodriguez. And that's the starting 11. It'll be, like I said, Noemi Reyes in goal. She's wearing the orange, the bright orange goalie uniform. Got a couple players to watch out for. We mentioned Jordan Lamastra for the Hawks. She leads the team with 5 goals on the season, also has 3 assists. She was named second team all-conference last year as a freshman for the Santiago Canyon program. Again, that went on to the 3C 2A postseason and lost in the first round. And it's the first Orange Empire Conference game for both these teams. For the Dons, they're going to look to get Leilani Rodarte to get going. She has 2 assists on the team, which is tied for the team lead. Both her and Tiffany Rodriguez play a big part in setting up their teammates. They're the creators here for this offensive attack for the Santa Ana Dons. Again, the Dons are in their red uniforms going from left to right. The Hawks are in their whites going from right to left. They get out here to the near side, and there we have Alyssa Marino as the Hawks will play it back. A lot more pressure here we're seeing from the Dons. The last time we were here, that I was here, we saw the Dons take on the Compton Tartars of Compton College. Here's an errant pass, ends up in an attacking opportunity over there on the far side for the Hawks. Samantha Aguila running over on the far side, sends it across towards the middle and hits the top of the net over the outstretched hands of Naomi Reyes. Again, Naomi Reyes in the orange, in goal for the Dons, and in yellow, it's Michaela Wooster. Referees for today, head referee in the middle, you see James Avi. Over here on the near side, David Flores, and over there on the far side, Jairo Pereira. Again, Hawks enter with a record of 3-2-1, which is a little bit down for their standard. It'll be a throw-in for Santiago Canyon here in the 2nd minute of action here in the first half. Again, thanks for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from and however you may be tuning in, whether you're watching live or the replay at a later date. This one finds the box, one-on-one opportunity, and the keeper makes a great save off the foot of Gigi Bruno, and Noemi Reyes gets her first save on the season. Reyes is a sophomore from Jurupa Valley. She started all 5 games this season. They haven't played any other person in goal. Sends this one deep towards the middle of the field. It's going to be a fight for the ball here between Brianna Mejia, and the Hawks come out on top. That was Madison Stottlemyre winning the challenge between her and Mejia. They get over to the far side again. Gigi Bruno now sends a deep cross, looking for one of her teammates, bounces over everybody, and should be a clear here for the Dons as Samantha Gomez now has it on the near side. Good pressure here again. Send this one back in as a crosser. It's in the box, an opportunity here for the Hawks, and they get their first goal on the afternoon off the foot of Mia Lucier, a freshman forward from Valencia High School in the city of Placentia. So first goal allowed on the season, or excuse me, on the afternoon by Naomi Reyes. She's allowed 7 goals on the year. The Dons don't give up a whole lot of goals. However, they struggle to score goals themselves. As a team, the Dons have only scored 5 goals through 5 games. This will be game number 6, again entering with a record of 1-2-2. They scored 3 goals in their victory over Compton College. That was a 3-1 victory. But last week they played LA Harbor College, and the Seahawks blanked the Dons. 3-0 was the final score last Tuesday. So again, Mia Lucier gets on the board first for the Hawks. I believe Alyssa Marino will be the one credited with the assist. Hawks were ranked number 13 in last week's polls. However, a loss last week had them now unranked. Actually, it was a loss 2 weeks ago, but a tie last week to Mount San Jacinto. They tied the Eagles 3-3. That was over in the city of Menifee. But they lost in the week of September 17th to Bakersfield College. 3-1 was the score. And so the Hawks have dropped out of the top 20 in the latest 3C2A rankings that came out on September 30th. It's October 1st, the first day of October. Happy October. That'll be a throw-in for Santa Ana Dons near midfield. Throwing it in will be Samantha Diaz. She's a sophomore from Santiago High School. 13 sophomores on the roster here for Jamie Baquero, the head coach of the Dons program. So a lot more experienced roster. However, they're still struggling to find their groove offensively. Off the foot of one of the players for Santiago Canyon. So another throw-in. Again, the Dons taking on the Santiago Canyon Hawks. Ball coming towards the near side. Vita Mendoza gives chase, but the Hawks are going to remain in possession here on the near side. Playing it back for one of their defenders, Ashley Aguilar. She's over on the back line for the Hawks. Again, they're in their white uniforms. They get it to the middle. 19 Scarlet Serpas. Gets it to the far side where the Hawks will try and operate. Get a scoring opportunity. Looked like that might have been an offsides had Samantha Aguila gotten to that ball. The Dons opened up their season with a match against West LA College. They tied them. Both teams were scoreless in that match. That was the first game of the season back on August 30th. Then in September, they tied LA Valley on the road, started their season 0-2. However, lost to College of the Desert in their first home game. And they defeated Compton College to advance to 1-2. And then last week, they lost to LA Harbor on September 24th, last Tuesday. 3-0 was the final score. Again, offensively, have struggled to get things going. Have only allowed 7 goals on the season, but as a team, they've only scored 5, and 3 came in one game. Dons send it ahead. First touch there. Brianna Mejia tries to get it back for the Dons. Now she has it in the middle. Tries to get it to her teammates over there on the far sideline. Now the Hawks are going to cross it and switch fields over here to the near side. A lot of space for Marino to operate. Marino here on the left side working against Samantha Gomez. She sends it to the middle, and it's cleared by Lindsay Leyva. Ball bouncing around towards the middle. Ricochets off the head of one of the Hawks players and ends up in the possession of Gigi Bruno. Bruno, again, lays it off for Marino. They like using Marino here on the left side. Attacking from the left wing position, switches it, and now into the box. Lays it up for one of her teammates, and it's off the foot of one of the Dons defenders. I believe that was Mia Lucier again, who had an opportunity at goal. It's going to be a corner kick for the Hawks here on the near side. Again, the Hawks were ranked number 13 in the 3C2A last week. However, in the most recent polls, they've dropped out, and I'm sure, you know, some of the players here for Santiago Canyon College may have been upset or surprised at them dropping off, but none more than head coach Ian Woodhead, who's been at the head of the program since 2002, led this team to 16 Orange Empire Conference champions during his tenure here. Here's the corner kick, low line drive, like off the foot of Tiffany Rodriguez. And Rodriguez gives another corner opportunity. It'll be here on the near side. Taking the corner for the Santiago Canyon College Hawks is Jordan Lamastra. And she's a defender from Roosevelt over in the city of Corona, or Eastvale they call it. Sends the corner towards the far post. Hits one of her teammates off the head. Ricochets up in the air. It's a free ball now. Off another person's head, and that's going to be in the hands of Reyes. Reyes gets it ahead quickly to her teammate over here on the far side. Operating over there is Brianna Mejia. Mejia has her teammate. Up ahead was Emily Ramirez, starting at the forward position today. Ramirez gets the ball taken away from her, and the back line does a nice job by the Hawks. So the Hawks quickly negate the counter opportunity that the Dons had to try and go get on. Ramirez now has it, gets it to the middle. Operating the middle there was Brianna Mejia, which we'll call her name a lot. Mejia, Rodriguez, as well as Vita Mendoza are going to be important for the Dons. If they hope to score and keep up with the Hawks, they are trailing 1-0. Again, early in the first half. Pass it ahead to Marino. It's going to be a race between her and Gutierrez. Gutierrez using her body to box out Marino. Last touch by Gutierrez, and so that'll be another corner for the Hawks. The third corner of the first half. Again, coming from her defense position is Samantha Lamastra. Jordan Lamastra, excuse me, the defender from Roosevelt High School. And the first game for both these teams here in Orange Empire Conference play. Sent towards the far post once again, looking for her teammate Serpas, and Serpas can't make a good header on it. It'll be a goal kick off of one of the Hawks players on the far side. Looked like Marino was over there, just outside the box. So Noemi Reyes will boot this one, the sophomore from Jurupa Valley. Coming up next for the Dons on the schedule this Friday, they'll travel to Irvine to take on the Irvine Valley College Lasers. That game will be at 3 p.m., as most of the games here at Orange Empire Conference will be. There's only a handful of games that are going to be later, or earlier, excuse me. After that, next week they'll take on Orange Coast College and Golden West. Tuesday, October 8th, they'll host the Pirates of Orange Coast, and then Friday they'll travel to Huntington Beach to take on the Golden West Rustlers. That's the schedule up ahead for your Santa Ana Dons. They're trailing 1-0 here early on. And the 11th minute of the first half. I'm Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. A throw in for the Dons. In possession now of the back line for the Dons. Getting it to the middle. Karen Juarez has the ball taken away from her. Hawks, very aggressive. Good possession team here. They're going to switch sides over here to the far side. Near side, Ashley Aguilar has it operating against Vita Mendoza. They're going to send it ahead. Emily Ramirez, can she get to it? She cannot. Good defense here by the Hawks we're seeing. They're in the white uniforms. So it'll be a throw in here for Samantha Gomez. Ramirez tries to get at one of her teammates. They now have cornered Gigi Bruno, who sends it ahead, back in possession of the Hawks and Serpas. The visiting Hawks this year started off their season against San Bernardino Valley with a 6-0 win back on August 23rd. Then they lost to Southwestern College 4-2 on August 30th. Those are their first two games. Started off with a 1-1 record. Defeated Miracosta. Had a game against Moore Park that was postponed due to the heat warning. That was that week where it was over 100 degrees here in Southern California. It's a throw in for the Hawks over there on the far side. Pushing it back are the Hawks, but now here we're going to see, it's not La Mastra, but one of the teammates for the Hawks, Brisa Mariscal, send it ahead. Here's a big boot, trying to get it to one of the forwards, streaking up into the box. Mia Lucier was the one they were trying to get the pass to, but it bounces right in front of Noemi Reyes. She gets her hands on it. In the orange jersey, going to send a boot towards midfield. Bruno has possession. Battle between her and Vita Mendoza. It'll be possession for the Dons. They're going to throw it ahead, trying to get it to Brianna Mejia. Mejia battling with Mariscal. She has it now just at the edge of the box on the right side. Try to send in a crosser, and it was deflected off of one of the defenders for the Hawks. Mejia loses possession. It'll be a foul on Mejia, and it'll be a free kick for the Hawks. David Flores reminds the Hawks players to push it back just a bit. But to go back and on the Hawks schedule, they started off 2-1, had a game postponed, defeated Cerritos College by a score of 5-1, then lost to Bakersfield. That loss to Bakersfield is really what took them down in the standings. They were ranked 7th in the state at one point. The loss to Bakersfield sent them down to 13 in the next rankings. And then after tying Mount San Jacinto 3-3 last Tuesday, they now have gone unranked. So only two teams in the latest 3C2A rankings are from the Orange Empire Conference. Cypress, who remains at the top in the state of California, and then Saddleback, who's currently ranked number 13 in the state. Hawks are operating just outside the box there on the far side. Sent out of bounds by Samantha Aguila, and it didn't hit off of one of the Dons players, so it'll be a goal kick. Again, in the most recent standings, Cypress ranked number 1, getting 9 first place votes. The only other team to get first place votes was Southwestern College. They're currently ranked 4th, 3 of the top 4 are from Southern California. Pasadena City College is the 3rd ranked team in the latest 3C2A rankings. Chaffey's also in there at 5, so 4 of the top 5 teams are from Southern California. However, it was a Northern California team that won last week. Ball ricochets off a player. Looks like Gutierrez shaken up after ball bounced off her, what I assume is the head area. It was Folsom Lake last year who defeated Cypress College. That game went to PKs, and Folsom Lake defeated Cypress, the Chargers, 5-4 in PKs. Both those teams are ranked 1 and 2 in the latest 3C2A rankings. And so Alondra Gutierrez is going to head out for just a moment as she gets attended to by the trainer here at Santa Ana College. Coming in will be Kylie Pulsifer. She's a freshman from Tustin High School, one of the neighboring cities here to Santa Ana, California. Tiffany Rodriguez does a nice job of boxing out her defender or opponent there. And it'll be a goal kick for Noemi Reyes and the Santa Ana Dons. Again, thanks for tuning in to Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Dons trailing 1-0 over the Santiago Canyon College Hawks. Kicked over here towards the near side. Mejia wasn't able to find her footing as she was falling backwards. It's sent out of bounds by Gigi Bruno. 16th minute here of the first half. That goal by Mia Lucier came in the 3rd minute of action. Hawks jumped out to a 1-0 lead. First game of Orange Empire Conference play. Hawks are 3-2-1. Dons are 1-2-2. Hawks are on the attack. Just outside the box, they get it to Marino. Marino now sends it to the far side. Puts enough touch on this one and sent towards the goal. Noemi Reyes is able to capture it. Another save. That's a shot on goal over there on the far side by Scarlett Serpas. Gigi Bruno has it. It'll end up in the possession of Reyes once again. Don's going from left to right. Possession of Samantha Diaz. She sends it ahead, but missed her teammate there, an errant pass. Kylie Pulsifer playing midfield again for Alondra Gutierrez. Looks like a handball there called on the Hawks, and Alyssa Marino. Taking it is Tiffany Rodriguez. Gets it to Vita Mendoza. Vita Mendoza, and one of the leading players here for the Dons and their offensive attack. Has 1 goal and 1 assist on the season. Both of those came in their win against Compton College, their lone win on the season. Samantha Diaz just missed the challenge there. Here's an opportunity for the Hawks. Off the hands of Naomi Reyes and off the ricochet. It's Lucier who's offsides. That was Aguila who sent the shot on goal, a sophomore from STEAM Academy. So ball bouncing around in the half spaces over here on the far side. Gigi Bruno. Now to Serpas. Serpas dumps it off. They get it to Marino again over here on the near side. Marino tried to send it in and deflected off of the foot of Gomez. And Rodriguez comes in, helps her teammate, clears it out of bounds, but it will be a corner kick for the Santiago Canyon College Hawks. 19th minute here of the first half. Again, Dons trail 1-0. looking to start Orange Empire Conference play with a victory here against Santiago Canyon College. The men's team playing also Santiago Canyon College, but on the road. That game is at Santiago Canyon College. Both teams starting conference play here on October 1st. Here's the corner. Noemi Reyes smacks it out, momentarily cleared. And working over there on the far side is Mejia. Mejia won't get to this one at time. It'll be a throw in for Santiago Canyon College. But nice job there by Reyes to get to that one. Dangerous pass sent in on the corner by the Santiago Canyon attack. That was Jordan Lamastra. Takes the corner kicks here for the visiting Hawks. Stottlemyre now sends it ahead to Marino. They've been trying to attack this near side. Marino, the one usually the recipient of a lot of these passes. It's going to go out of bounds on Mendoza, and it's going to be a throw in here for Santiago Canyon. Serpas now has it, working the middle of the field. Again, trying to get it to Marino. Rodriguez now picks up her. Nearly going out of bounds, so Marino just has to send it in towards the middle. No problem there for Reyes, who picks it up. Reyes trying to get it to Mendoza over here. Now it's in possession of Emily Ramirez. Ramirez has it, operating. Good pressure here by the Hawks defense as the Dons try and get into their attacking third. Sent through the legs, but it's going to be cleared momentarily. And now Pulsifer has it. Plays it back for Rodriguez, right into the stomach of Lucier. That one had to hurt. Reyes now tries the far side. It's Brianna Mejia who's out there. She plays it back for Lindsay Leyva. Going to be throw in for Santiago Canyon. Off the head of Leyva, and so it'll be another throw in for Santiago Canyon on the far side. Again, my name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. Dons trailing 1-0. In the 21st minute, Brianna Mejia now will be looked at by the head referee, James Abbey. Looks like Abbey has a cut on her knee. So Mejia will hit the bench momentarily as she gets looked at. Coming back into the game wearing number 4 is Alondra Gutierrez. Couple substitutions will come in for Santiago Canyon College as well. Clarissa Huerta will come in. And a player, we only have the roster going to 24 for Santiago Canyon College, but a number 28 is going to check in. Also looks like there's another substitution coming in for Santa Ana as Victoria Diaz will come in. Coming out is Emily Ramirez. She was the forward. Sophomore from Buena Park, again one of 13 sophomores on the team. So both teams make 2 substitutions. Ball just outside the box over there on the far side. Ricochets. We'll see if we can get a name on that number 28. Anna Caudo. She's listed as a goalkeeper out of Tustin High School. So teammates with Kylie Pulsifer last year, who was also a freshman out of Tustin High School. We did throw in for Santiago Canyon College over there on the far side. Cleared out of bounds by Leyva. So Anna Caldell is wearing 28 today. She's listed as a goalkeeper on the roster. Also listed at number 0. And here's an opportunity for the Dons to potentially make an attack. There's Rodarte. Rodarte has the ball taken away from her. Strong defense there by the midfielder Lamastra. Lamastra battling with Rodarte, and it'll be a throw in for the Hawks over there on the far side. Operating over here on the far side. No problem there as the pass gets intercepted by Gutierrez, but Gutierrez sends it right back to the Hawks. in the box. Taking a bad touch there was Jacqueline Arroyo. It's going to be offsides. So one of her teammates was offsides, and they operate quickly here. Vita Mendoza here on the near side. Looking to get it to somebody, and no one was here with her. Up ahead on the attack now for the Dons is Kylie Pulsifer, along with Victoria Diaz. Brianna Mejia has it. She's also been a big player for the Dons attack this season. 1 goal and 2 assists on the year. Gutierrez gets it back to Rodriguez here on the near side. Rodriguez gets the ball taken away, sent ahead. Now here for the left winger who just checked into the game, Aguila. Aguila now actually fits from the right wing to the left wing. She's on the left side. Tried to get it to Cowdell, and Cowdell pushed her defender over, and she hits the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick. Crashing to the turf very hard after that collision was Vita, no. I believe that's Lindsay Leyva, one of the center backs for the Dons back line. It's been a physical game thus far. A lot of the physicality being brought from the Santiago Canyon side. Get on the back line for the Dons. It's Samantha Diaz, Alondra Gutierrez, Samantha Gomez, and Lindsay Leyva. Those are the 4 in the back. It'll be Samantha Diaz who takes the free kick. No, it'll be Alondra Gutierrez now. Up towards midfield over there on the other side. Approaching minute 27 now of the first half. Don still trailing 1-0. Again, my name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. Sent just outside the box, but it's going to be no problem for Wooster. Wooster in the bright yellow uniform for the Hawks. Picks it up and now I think tried to boot it towards the middle of the field, but off the outside part of her foot. Goes over to the far side, and the Hawks will remain in possession. Operating on the further side of the field. Sent ahead. Right there is Samantha Gomez. And it goes back to Serpas of Santiago Canyon College. Sent ahead. No one near Cowdell. Cowdell, surprised she wasn't offside, and that's going to be a no. There's the offsides. The flag comes in late by Jairo Pereira. He is the referee over there on the far sideline. Looked like either Cowdell or Aguila was going to be offsides. Wasn't sure exactly who it was on, but nonetheless, the goal is negated. 1-0 still is the score. Minute 28 of the first half. Mejia boots it forward. No one making a run for the Dons. Nearest player is Victoria Diaz, but the back line for Santiago Canyon and Mariscal is the one who clears it. Now operating here on the far side is Rodarte. Gets it back to Samantha Diaz. 2 Diaz's on the team on the floor. Now here's an opportunity for the Dons. Vita Mendoza battling hard with Lamastra. Lamastra asking for a foul, but they're going to keep the advantage in favor of the Hawks. So Mendoza can't capitalize on the opportunity here. Now's a counter opportunity for Aguila. Aguila just outside the box here on the near side. Off the foot of Gomez. Gutierrez now races for the ball, and Gutierrez clears it momentarily. A lot of action there. However, it didn't result for a shot for the Dons. Cowdell. Now Mendoza has it. Going to throw in for Santiago Canyon College. Throwing it in is Ashley Aguilar. She now sends it in towards the middle. No one there to receive that cross, and so no problem for Noemi Reyes. She tells her team to push ahead forward. 1-0 is the score. Far side, Leilani Rodarte gets it to Victoria Diaz. Diaz sends it again down the far sideline. Can Rodarte get to it? No, she cannot. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Michaela Wooster. Wooster is a freshman from Esperanza High School. Esperanza recently made it to the semifinals in the Division II playoffs last season in the CIF Southern section. She's getting the start today. She's getting her first start of the season. She's played in 3 games thus far. It's usually Grayton Normand who gets the start, a sophomore from Ayala High School. But this time, head coach Ian Woodhead electing to go with their freshman. Here at the start of Orange Empire Conference play, it's a throw-in for Santiago Canyon College. Over on the far side, Cowdell now has it. Just outside the box, can get a give and go to Lucier, but good defense there by the Dons to close in quickly. Be a throw in here for Santiago Canyon College. Throw-in goes long. Victoria Diaz had it. Now Mejia, no, that's Tiffany Rodriguez is the one who clears it, the sophomore from Los Amigos. So Rodriguez clears it. Throw in again for Santiago Canyon. Set pass. Now going backwards as she plays it back for the back line of Santiago Canyon. Jacqueline Arroyo tried to get it ahead to one of her teammates on the attack. Gets possession back and gets it to Mariscal. Santiago Canyon operating in the middle of the field. Now here's an opportunity for Lucier. Lucier on the right side of the box. Sends it back in. Off the ricochet. Sends one, hits the high post. And it ricochets out of bounds. So a goal kick, a shot for Santiago Canyon. Just missing. Wasn't sure if Noemi Reyes got a hand on it or not, but it clanked off the high post. Checking into the game for the Dons is Vanessa Sanchez. A few substitutions coming in for the Hawks as Alyssa Marino will check back in. And coming into the game again as well as Gigi Bruno. Coming into the game for the first time is Emma Snodgrass, a freshman from El Dorado. So 2 players return to the field of action and one new player. One new player for the Dons as well as Vanessa Sanchez checks in for Karen Juarez. Throw in for Santa Ana College over on the far side. 32nd minute of the first half. 1-0 in favor of Santiago Canyon College. And thanks for tuning in to Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. On the throw-in, they're trying to get it to Victoria Diaz. Diaz can't win possession. It's cleared momentarily by the Hawks. And first game of Orange Empire Conference play for both these teams. Dons enter with the record of 1-2-2. Hawks are 3-2-1. Throw in here for Samantha Diaz. Pulsifer now has it for the Dons. Turns her back to the goal as she tries to create an opportunity for her teammate. Ricochets, and it's cleared again by the Hawks. Throw in for the Dons here. Looking to get it to Rodarte. Sent to the back line. Passed ahead. And an errant pass goes out of bounds. So another throw in for the Dons here on the far side near midfield. They've only put up 1 shot here in the first half. They had another opportunity. Vida Mendoza was battling with Jordan Lamastra for possession in the box, but nice job by Lamastra earlier on the attack to prevent the attacker for the Dons to get a foot on it. Now it looks like that's Mendoza who hits the turf hard after that collision. Mendoza will get up under her own power, so good to see there. It'll be a free kick here for the Dons. Landry Gutierrez lines up the ball. Couple players just outside the box here near the near side for the Dons. Tiffany Rodriguez also near the box as well, creeping up. Gutierrez sends it in towards the box, far post, and again, an easy catch there by Michaela Wooster. Wooster gets a good boot on it, sends it towards midfield, high bounce. Ricochets off the head of a few players. Gutierrez, who got back quickly, she took the free kick, now gets it to Mendoza. Mendoza loses positioning there, but there's a good challenge by Vanessa Sanchez, who just checked into the game for the Dons. Mendoza. Going to be a throw-in for Samantha Gomez and the Dons. Head referee James Obby wanted someone else to throw it. Mendoza heads it up into the air, and it's going to hit out of bounds. So a throw-in here for Ashley Aguilar. Gutierrez hits it high up into the air. Rodarte, the nearest Dons defender, trying to make a play on it, but it's the Hawks that remain in possession. Hawks on the attack. Here on the near side of the box, one of the players collapses there. It's going to be an offsides penalty. Jacqueline Arroyo off the pass by Jordan Lamastra, and you can see, even from the back line, Lamastra very tactical when it comes to setting up her teammates. And even as a defender here for the Hawks this season, leads the team with 5 goals and has 3 assists. Leads the team with 13 points total. We haven't seen any of Darlene Dominguez yet. She is second on the team with 4 goals on the season. She was actually crossed off on the roster by Santiago Canyon College, so don't expect to be seeing her here this afternoon. Throw in for the Dons. Lamastra uses her body there. Gets a throw in for the Hawks, but it's back in possession of the Dons. Dons looking to create an opportunity, and the possession goes in favor of the Hawks once again. Here on the back line, it's Aguilar who's going to send it forward. Gomez gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez now working the middle. And she was a substitution. Came in just about 7 minutes ago. There's Lamastra again, streaking over there in the half spaces on the far side. Sends one deep from outside the box. Sends it over. Only a couple of feet or so. Good idea. She has that boot. So on the back line for the Hawks is Jordan Lamastra, who you just saw. Ashley Aguilar to go along with Brisa Mariscal, and the player who just checked in not too long ago, Emma Snodgrass. That's the back line. Using 4 defenders. Gutierrez for the Dons, but off the ricochet. Ends up in possession of the Hawks. They lead 1-0. Arroyo has it, but sends it back to Snodgrass. At midfield with the bright orange cleats. Gets it over now. Switches it to the far side. Lamastra plays it ahead, but no one home for the Hawks, so Lucier was the closest one. Couldn't make a run on it. And it'll be a goal kick for Noemi Reyes. And a lot of the possession this first half have been in favor of the Santiago Canyon Hawks. Noemi Reyes, who's made 3 saves in the first half now, has allowed 1 goal. And that came in the 3rd minute off the foot of Mia Lucier. Victoria Diaz battling Gigi Bruno. Bruno's going to come out the victor in that challenge. Hawks have their attack momentarily snuffed. Now it's Aguila. Aguila sends it towards the middle off the foot of Rodriguez, and now the Dons will be able to clear. Pulsifer, ricochet nearly off her arm. Now operating the middle is Clarissa Huerta. Huerta just checked into the game not too long ago as well. This one sent towards the box and past the goal over on the far side. Looks like another substitution will come in. Kylie Pulsifer is going to sub out. Coming in for the Dons, wearing number 7. She started the game, Emily Ramirez, as well as Karen Juarez. Juarez comes in for Leilani Rodarte. Coming into the game for the first time for the Hawks is Cristina Benavides. She's subbing in for Samantha Aguila. '40th minute now here in the first half. Be a throw in for the Dons on the far side. Lindsay Leva will take the throw in for the Dons on the far side. They're going to get it to Ramirez, who just checked in. Also up there is Victoria Diaz. There was a big cluster of Dons players, and now the Hawks have possession. And they lead 1-0. I'm Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in, wherever you may be tuning in from. We have Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Be a throw in for the Hawks on the far side. Jordan Lamastro will throw it in. Sophomore who made second team all-conference last year. There's a big boot. Try to put a shot on goal there. Deflected. Clarissa Huerta still remains in possession. Gets it over now to the far side. Gets it back. Sends it to Benavides. Benavides crosses it into the goal. Dangerous opportunity there, but snuffed out by Noemi Reyes. On the attack, nearest attacker for the Hawks was Jacqueline Arroyo. Reyes puts it on the ground, boots it here now towards midfield. Mendoza had it for a second, but Gigi Bruno, as well as Samantha Aguilar, win possession for the Hawks. Lamastro now has it. Cutting in towards the middle. Dribbling around a few Santa Ana Dons defenders now. Passed ahead to Marino. Marino, second on the team. An assist on the season with 4. Now sending it in. Alondra Gutierrez blocks it with their body. She gets knocked to the floor, and that's going to be a free kick for the Santa Ana Dons. Bit too aggressive there by Jacqueline Arroyo. Gutierrez still on the turf. Minute 41 here of the first half. Reyes, low line drive. I don't think she got all of that one. Now Marino has it just outside the box, going to send it in. None of her teammates making a run, and Reyes is going to lay on it. Now she scoops it up with 2 hands. Both teams moving a lot slower here at the end of the first half than they did in the beginning of the game. And it was the Hawks who came out striking first. Ooh, collision there between Marino and Reyes. Reyes has a little shove after there. Marino crashed into her pretty hard. In a physical game thus far. The Hawks bringing a lot of the physicality. Victoria Diaz had possession of it. Going to be whistled dead by the head referee, James Avi. Vita Mendoza got stepped on. Pretty good. We got a good look of that. Think she'll be all right. Again, Don's looking for their first Orange Empire Conference victory. It's game number 1 of the Orange Empire Conference season. So after the brief time for the injury, Rodriguez now will send it forward towards the edge of the box. Streaking ahead is Victoria Diaz. Victoria Diaz can't get to the ball before Michaela Wooster gets to it. Wooster, freshman from Esperanza. Wouldn't credit that as a save, but she's been active. Does have 1 save on the afternoon thus far. Has made a couple nice plays on the ball, 3 other occasions. Now it's Benavides, who just checked into the game, sends it towards the middle. Benavides to Lucier. Lucier now getting it over to Marino. Marino's all by herself here on the near side, just outside the box. Gutierrez gets a boot on it and clears it. Good attention to detail there by Gutierrez, one of the sophomores here from Western High School over in the city of Anaheim. Benavides working against Juarez. Off the foot. Lucier. Shot. Long. 1 minute, says head referee James Abbey. Shot was sent in by Gigi Bruno. Bruno sent it about 10 feet too high. And so Noemi Reyes will take this goal kick. It's 1-0 in favor of Santiago Canyon College. Dons gave up that goal in the 3rd minute of action in the first half. Since then, have done a better job defensively, but much of the possession and attack has been in the attacking third for the Hawks. Dons will have to regroup during halftime, talk about a game plan to get more counter opportunities, get more shots on goal for the Dons forwards. It's been a physical game nonetheless as well. A couple players for the Dons hitting the turf pretty hard. Benavides in possession. There's the whistle to mark the end of the first half. So at the end of one, Dons trail 1-0. Again, thanks for tuning in to Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. We'll take a break during halftime, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of action. Again, Hawks lead 1-0 over your Santa Ana Dons here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel.
Hello, this is Anthony White, head coach of Santa Ana College and the undefeated Metro Conference champions.
We're
not bear crawl. We're here to play football, not run grassroots. But guess what? We don't coach effort. You have to coach effort because it's your life. You understand? It's your life and you have this one opportunity to do it. You have this one opportunity, this one moment in time to be special and make something happen special. We got about 109 student athletes in here. That's 109 different dreams. 109 different goals. Whatever yours is, we can make it happen here. Surrounding you, all the coaches on the outside, everybody here. We're here for you to help you realize those goals and dreams. You came here for a reason. I don't sleep because all I care about is getting you guys out. It's not fake. I'm real. That's why I brought these coaches in. It's all real. I told you. It's real. You came here to get out. Champions, baby, let's go!
Hard with you not around.
Don't wake up every day living your life thinking about proving somebody wrong that didn't believe in you. Wake up every day trying to prove somebody right. The people that support you and love you, prove them right. Don't worry about the negative things and try to prove them wrong. You guys understand that? You have parents, friends, family members, coaches, teachers, all these people that love you. Prove those people right. Come with us. We're here to prove people right. There's people that believe in us. All throughout the city, all throughout the school, all in this room. Prove us right. Prove that guy next to you right that believes in you. You understand that?
Every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing your face. Thinking of the day.
When you get to hoist the trophy, the next season comes with a big target on your back. There isn't a man in that dugout who isn't clear on the objective. A coach who knows what it takes, sophomores who are hungry for an encore, and freshmen who want to cement their name in history. So no matter the time or the place, regardless of the adversity we may face, we don't hang our heads, we hang banners. There's no room or time for panic, because come May, we know how to create that magic. The bumps and bruises along the way may have taken a toll, but come postseason, the only thing on our mind is
People always ask us, what's a Don? And our response is easy. To us, a Don is someone who embraces the grind. A Don is a person that brings passion. Someone who takes advantage of all their opportunities. A leader, a dreamer, a winner. The question we have for you is, are you ready to be a Don?
Starting your college journey is a big step. It requires discipline and dedication while you balance your work, life, and education. At Santa Ana College, you can choose a pathway that fits into your schedule and leads you toward your personal and educational goals. Earn an associate degree, university transfer, career training, or even a bachelor's degree in occupational studies. With classes available both in person and online. Gain the professionalism and confidence you need to further yourself and your career, and become a bigger part of your community. Wraparound services are available to fit your needs and provide all the necessary tools to achieve academic, personal, and career success. Start your journey at Santa Ana College. Where it leads is up to you.
Let's get it! Right here, right now! Get here, let's go! Get here! Get here! Let's go, get it, boy, get it! Let me get two big, two clubs, and oh! Let me get two big, two clubs, and two big, two clubs, and Yes, sir! We don't feel like
Hello, this is Anthony White, head coach of Santa Ana College and the undefeated Metro Conference champions.
You're here to play football, not bear crawl. You're here to play football, not run gases. But guess what? We don't coach effort. You have to coach effort because it's your life. You understand? It's your life and you have this one opportunity to do it. You have this one opportunity, this one moment in time to be special and make something happen special. We got about 109 student athletes in here. That's 109 different dreams. 109 different goals. Whatever yours is, we can make it happen here. Surrounding you, all the coaches on the outside, everybody here. We're here for you to help you realize those goals and dreams. You came here for a reason. I don't sleep because all I care about is getting you guys out. It's not fake. I'm real. That's why I brought these coaches in. It's all real. I told you. It's real. You came here to get out.
When you win,
Champions, baby, let's go!
time to break, I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard with you not around me. Know you
Don't wake up every day living your life thinking about proving somebody wrong that didn't believe in you. Wake up every day trying to prove somebody right.
in my heart is where I
The people that support you and love you, prove them right. Don't worry about the negative things and try to prove them wrong.
think I just can't define. Wish I
You guys understand that? You have parents, friends, family members, coaches, teachers, all these people that love you. Prove those people right. Come with us. We're here to prove people right. There's people that believe in us. All throughout the city, all throughout the school, all in this room. Prove us right. Prove that guy next to you right that believes in you. You understand that?
Time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing your face. Thinking of the
Life doesn't change overnight. It takes effort and dedication. It takes learning new skills and putting yourself and loved ones first. At Santa Ana College, you can complete a full-time accelerated online program in just 2 years. Choose a program that meets your needs and changes your educational dreams into a well-deserved reality. Building the life you want means taking a first step. Start your journey at Santa Ana College. Where it leads is up to you.
Back here at the campus of Santa Ana College for the second half of Dawn Soccer as they take on the Hawks from Santiago Canyon College. Again, the Hawks lead 1-0. And while we have this brief break in the action, let's go ahead and tell you some scores from around the 3C2A. Both teams here in the OEC, so let's go ahead and get you some OEC scores while we have them. Saddleback up 1-0 over Irvine Valley. That game about to start the second half. Also started at 3 o'clock. No score between Cypress and Fullerton and Orange Coast Golden West. Riverside City has the first bye of the OEC conference play. We have switched sides here on the field. Hawks lead 1-0. They're going from left to right in their white uniforms. Dons are in the red uniforms, now going from right to left. They get to Marino, who's been very busy, or was very busy in the first half over as the left winger. The goal for the Hawks came in the 3rd minute of the first half. So it's a very quick goal for the Hawks, but since then, the Dons defense has been able to lock in. A little bit more on the same page. However, they haven't had a whole lot of opportunities. Only one shot thus far for the Santa Ana Dons in attack, compared to 10 for the Santiago Canyon College attack. Again, they're led by head coach Ian Woodhead, who's been here since 2002. They've won 16 conference championships since he's taken over. So this wasn't going to be an easy day for the Dons. Vita Mendoza lines one up off the foot of Brisa Mariscal. That was probably one of their better opportunities, but it hits the foot of Mariscal, one of the defenders on the back line for the Hawks. Again, the Hawks are off to a 3-2-1 start. Team that finished 14-4-2 last year. Sorry, 14-4-4 last year. Lost in the first round to Cypress College, another team in the OEC. It's a very strong conference, both women's and men's soccer. The men's soccer team playing at Santiago Canyon College. Alondra Gutierrez now will have to hand this one and play it back for Noemi Reyes. Reyes in goal for the Santa Ana Dons in the bright orange uniform. Again, Michaela Wooster started in goal, getting her first start of the season for the Santiago Canyon Hawks. Sent ahead past Victoria Diaz, who starts the second half as the forward. Also, Emily Ramirez out there on the attack, along with Vida Mendoza. Those are the three that will be tasked to get the ball in the attacking half more this second half of action. And only one shot in comparison to 10 shots for Santiago Canyon in the first half. 3 shots were on goal. 1 shot found the back of the net. They had 4 corners compared to just 0 for the Dons. Dons goalkeeper Noemi Reyes made 2 saves in the afternoon in the first half. 4 fouls to 1 in favor of the Hawks. Hawks have 4, Dons have 1. Some stats from the first half. Again, the Hawks lead 1-0. My name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. First game of Orange Empire Conference play, sent to the far side, just outside the box. Still in possession of the Hawks. Alyssa Marino now operating with Gomez on her. Gutierrez gets ahead on it, but it's still operating just at the top of the box. Cleared there by Karen Juarez from the midfielder position. Ashley Aguilar gets it ahead, and it's going to be an offsides. David Flores, one of the referees here in today's match, on the near sideline. Head referee is James Abi. And over on the far side, the referee is Jairo Pereira. So Alondra Gutierrez now, one of the sophomores, 13 sophomores on this roster. A defender, an important defender on the back line for the Santa Ana Dons, and head coach Jamie Baquero will boot it. Header won by the Hawks, and so they're back on the attack. Marino on the far side, but she's going to lose possession. Gomez did a nice job there to deter from attacking down the far sideline. 87 degrees here in the city of Santa Ana. On the campus of Santa Ana College is the first game of Orange Empire Conference play. Dons are coming off a 3-0 loss to LA Harbor last Tuesday. In the last game for the Hawks, they tied the Eagles of Mount San Jacinto 3-3. Again, also last Tuesday, back on September 24th. Throw in for the Dons on the far side, and it's quickly sent out of bounds. So it'll be another throw in for Gomez and the Dons. Crashes off the body of Stottlemyre, sophomore from Woodridge, also on the back line. Started the game for the Hawks and head coach Ian Woodhead. Another throw in for the Dons. That's their 4th in the last, I would say, minute and a half or so. Again, we're in minute 49 now of the second half. Dons trail 1-0. Mejia will throw this one in. Sent ahead of Victoria Diaz. Also cleared out of bounds. So another throw in as the Dons inch their way on the far side. Mejia, a sophomore from Segerstrom. This time off the foot of Brisa Mariscal. Another throw in, and the Dons, like I said, just keep inching their way into their attacking third. They haven't spent a whole lot of the first half in the attacking third. Only 1 shot in the first half. It wasn't on goal. So no save recorded by the goalkeeper, Michaela Wooster. In possession of the Hawks once again. Now it's Serpas. Serpas operating the middle of the field, sends it over here to the near side. Operating the near side is Samantha Aguila. Aguila cuts in. She's met by Leyva. She powers through Leyva, sends this one, hits the top post, and off the top post it ricochets to Marino. So still in possession of the Hawks. She circles back, looking to center it, and right there is Reyes. She fields it like she would a grounder, falls to her knees. Gutierrez hits the turf as well. Gassed out after that last defensive possession. Again, a good opportunity for the Hawks. The shot hitting the top post. And the Dons still keep things at bay. 1-0 is the score. Now here is Victoria Diaz. Diaz here on the near side. Sends it to the middle. Rihanna Mejia chips it ahead to Visa Mendoza. Mendoza working on the far side. Just try to cross it in on her first touch. And it'll be a throw in for Vita Mendoza and the Dons. Rodriguez now has it. She's pushing ahead. Trying to get it to Ramirez. Ramirez was offsides. Jairo Pereira raises the flag. No, they're going to call a foul. I'm sorry. I thought it was an offsides on the Dons and Emily Ramirez, but it'll be a free kick for Alondra Gutierrez and the Dons. About 15 yards out of the box over there towards the far side. 5 attackers for the Dons will line up just outside the box here on the near side. Again, Dons are going from right to left here on your screen. Good opportunity here. Gutierrez going to boot this one towards the box, and it's going to be too strong, about 2 feet too high and about 6 feet wide right of the goal. So no problem there for Michaela Wooster and the defense for the Hawks. They still lead 1-0 here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. My name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. Ball gets sent ahead to the near side. One-touch pass, but it's going to be in possession now of Karen Juarez and the Dons. Dons over the head of Gutierrez. Rodriguez just has to clear it, but it goes right to Marino. Marino, one of the more skilled players here for the Hawks, sends it ahead to Gigi. Gigi sends it into Serpas. Serpas gets a header on it, but it goes wide right. Might have hit one of the Dons defenders. No, it did not, says referee David Flores. So it'll be a goal kick for Noemi Reyes. Serpas was there. Serpas is one of the taller players on the roster as well, standing at 5'10". Crossed in by Gigi Bruno, but Serpas couldn't get a great head on it. 9th minute of the second half, minute 54. We've already seen a little bit more offense from both these teams. Both teams getting good scoring opportunities. Neither team has recorded a shot on goal yet, but they have recorded shots. 3 for the Hawks, 1 for the Dons. Now here at the edge of the box, spinning, turning to put a shot on goal, hits the right post. It's cleared by Leyva. Here still in the attacking third, now sent in towards the middle and off the foot of Mia Lucier. Lucier scored the first goal, the only goal here of the match. She was also the one that nearly got one in the back of the net just a couple seconds ago. Lucier wearing number 21. She is a freshman from Valencia High School. A lot of freshmen on this roster too for head coach Ian Woodhead. It'll be a free kick for Samantha Diaz. 12 sophomores to be exact on the roster for Santiago Canyon this year. But Lucier, one of the few freshmen, making an impact early on here, especially in this game. Ball bouncing around here on the near side. In possession of the Hawks. Victoria Diaz momentarily poked it away. But now the Hawks are going to switch sides. And they have a 1-0 lead here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Winning the ball back for Santiago Canyon is Ashley Aguilar, member of the back line. Playing left back, gets it ahead to the left winger, Marino. Marino will try and cross this one, but she was very off target with her pass. hits off the fence back there towards the parking lot. And it'll be a goal kick for Noemi Reyes. Marino, as a freshman, has started 5 games for the Hawks this season. Leads the team with 4 assists and also has 3 goals, which is good enough for third on the team. 10 points total. She leads the team with 19 shots. Again, playing that left wing position for Ian Woodhead and the Santiago Canyon this year. Rodriguez chases this one, but it's going to be a throw-in for Santiago Canyon. Gutierrez momentarily again pokes this ball away, but that's all the Dons have been able to do. They haven't been able to hang on to possession for long periods of time. They did have a shot earlier off target. Coming into the game now for the first time today, Karen Pedraza, a freshman from Norco. She'll come in on the next dead ball. Wearing number 4. Looks like she's going to check in for Madison Stottlemyre. Again, Stottlemyre, one of 12 sophomores. She's from Woodbridge High School down in the city of Irvine. So Stottlemyre checks out. Pedraza checks in. It's a throw-in on the far side near midfield for Santiago Canyon. Both teams belong to the OEC. Santiago Canyon finished 3rd in the OEC last year. Saddleback won the conference. Cyprus was the one who finished 2nd as Noemi Reyes gets her hands on this one on the cross attempt. But it was Cyprus who earned the 6th seed. They actually played Santiago Canyon in the first round of the playoffs and then went all the way to the state championship where they lost to Folsom Lake. But Cyprus will be a problem once again this season. Ranked number 1 in the latest 3C 2A polls. They have yet to lose this season. They did have a draw earlier on in the year. Only 2 teams from the OEC ranked. Cyprus number 1 and Saddleback currently ranked number 13. Again, the Dons will take on Irvine Valley, Orange Coast, and Golden West. Irvine Valley's gone off to a strong start this season. However, haven't played the toughest of schedules, so they're not ranked. Looks like that's Vita Mendoza who's down on the turf. Again, it's been a physical game. Mendoza grabbing the back of her head, may have taken a shot as she collided with one of the other Hawks players. Irvine Valley, 5-2 on the season. And their substitution. Gonna check in on the next dead ball. Vanessa Sanchez getting ready to check in for the Dons. Tiffany Rodriguez will take this free kick. Sends it near post, but it's going to be cleared quickly by the Hawks. Gutierrez now gonna line this one up. Sends it right to Wooster, and so Wooster will make her 2nd save of the afternoon. A shot on goal for the Dons, but not a great opportunity. Samantha Diaz now here on the near side. Ball goes up in the air. Again, first game here of Orange Empire Conference play. Dons will take on Irvine Valley next this Friday on the road as they travel to Irvine before hosting Orange Coast College. It'll be a throw in here on the near side. Samantha Aguila. Not to be confused with Ashley Aguilar. Tricky last names to say, very similar. Throw in. Pedraza, who just checked in, had it. Now gets cleared, passed ahead. Nearest Don's player is Vita Mendoza. She chases for it, but it's back in the hands of Alyssa Marino. Marino in possession, cuts across now, lays it off for one of her teammates. Her teammate, Lucier, puts a shot on. However, it's bounced off the body of Gutierrez. Gutierrez working hard at the back line along with Leyva and Diaz. Leyva this time clears it on the ground here on the near sideline. And again, the Hawks have been a little bit more aggressive here in this second half on their attack. Again, had 10 shots at the beginning of the second half, now have 14, so 4 coming here in the second half. Shot wide by Pedraza, wide left. 2 more substitutions are going to check in as Vanessa Sanchez and Leilani Rodarte are going to check in. for the Dons and head coach Jamie Paquero. This will be minute 61, 61st minute here of the second half. Again, you're tuning into Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Again, next home game for the Dons will be next Tuesday as they host the Pirates of Orange Coast College. Next game on the road against Irvine Valley, and then next Tuesday at home against Orange Coast. Alyssa Marino dribbling through traffic, somehow got it to her teammate Serpas. Serpas looking to find somebody, sets it up for Gigi Bruno. Bruno now back to Marino. Marino working just outside the box, going to kick it in with her right foot. And Noemi Reyes able to capture another ball off the foot of one of the attackers by the Hawks. She's been busy. That's now her 5th save on the afternoon. Allowed 1 goal. That came back in the 3rd minute, but still the goal that the Dons are chasing here as we approach minute 62. It'll be a throw in for Vita Mendoza and the Dons here on the far side. Ball ricochets out of bounds. On the field for the Dons, it's Samantha Diaz, Lindsay Leyva, Vanessa Sanchez, Tiffany Rodriguez, Vita Mendoza, Brianna Mejia, Victoria Diaz, Leilani Rodarte, and Karen Juarez to go along with Noemi Reyes. That's the 11 on the field now for head coach Jamie Paquero. Operating over there on the far side, being pressured by 2 Hawks players is Brianna Mejia. She collapses, she draws the foul. She's about a foot or 2 from the sideline over there, so this will be a good opportunity for the Dons if Tiffany Rodriguez can find one of her teammates here in the box. Also pushing up now from the back line is Juarez. 5 players in the box now, crowding the far post. Rodriguez boots it to the far post. Off the foot, now off the head, and Rodarte couldn't get a good boot on that one as she hit it off the outside part of her foot, and it goes wide left. That was a good opportunity for the Dons. However, can't capitalize. Sent ahead. It'll be a throw-in for the Dons here in midfield on the near sideline. And shout out to Sal for giving you great camera angles here this afternoon on the soccer field here on the campus of Santa Ana College. 1-0 in favor of Santiago Canyon College, the visiting Hawks. Up. Samantha Gomez can't handle that pass again. She tried to intercept it. Now an opportunity for Alyssa Marino. Noemi Reyes comes up and had a good decision to do so as she shortened the distance between her and the goal. Marino couldn't put a good shot and chip it over her, and so it'll be a corner kick, though, for the Hawks. Again, they lead 1-0. My name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in to Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. It'll be Jordan Lamastra to take this corner. Sent towards the middle. Noemi Reyes lays out to her left, gets both hands on it, and she makes another save. I believe that was off the head of Samantha Aguila. And Noemi Reyes was able to save it. I would have found the back of the net. Save number 6 on the afternoon for Reyes. Now operating Victoria Diaz, but look at that back line and how they collapse around Diaz, the attacker for the Dons. Now it's another opportunity as Juarez fights on the back line. It's going to remain in possession of the Hawks. Pedraza now dumps it off. Serpas sends a deep shot from about 30 yards out. About 3 feet too high of the top post, and it's going to be a goal kick for Santa Ana College. So they dump it off for Lindsay Leyva. Vanessa Sanchez, errant pass, and it goes right to the Hawks. Serpas didn't put a good touch on it, though, so the Dons do regain possession. Samantha Diaz now up ahead. Hawks remain in possession momentarily. Lamastra battling with much smaller players than Rodarte. This one sent towards the edge of the box, but right there is Karen Juarez with their left foot. She clears it, not very far, but high up in the air. Rodarte couldn't get it to anybody, one of her teammates at least, and so it's back in possession of the Hawks. They play it back for Ashley Aguilar, who gets it again to Alyssa Marina. We've called her name plenty of times this afternoon. She loses possession there, and it'll be a throw-in for the Dons. It'll be Tiffany Rodriguez to take the boot. Don's looking to get it past midfield and into their attacking third. It'll be a throw-in as Vida Mendoza kicks it off of the leg of Alyssa Marino. Again, Don's trail 1-0 here against Santiago Canyon College. It's the opening game of Orange Empire Conference play. Santiago Canyon College next week. In their next game, we'll take on the likes of Golden West. This Friday, they'll host the Rustlers, and then next week they'll take on Fullerton and Saddleback. Saddleback, again, one of the top teams in the nation, so that'll be a good battle. That's the next Friday, October 11th. Again, Hawks still in their attacking third, lose possession. There's head coach Woodhead making a nice save from out of bounds. So throwing the ball in now is Lamastra. Again, she was second team all OEC, all conference last year as a freshman. One of the 12 sophomores returning on the roster. Lindsay Leyva able to box her defender out. And it'll be a goal kick for Noemi Reyes. Alondra Gutierrez is going to check back in for the Santa Ana Dons. And Dons are still chasing one. 1-0 is the score. Alondra Gutierrez checks back in. Subbing out is Victoria Diaz. Goal kick goes to Vida Mendoza, who can't corral it on the first touch, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Hawks. Head referee James Avi reminds Aguilar to go back a little bit on the throw-in. She gets it to Serpas. Now Gigi Bruno has it for Santiago Canyon. She's battling off Brianna Mejia. Mejia applying good ball pressure. Gigi Bruno's going to win, but coming from the back is Vanessa Sanchez. She's moved now to the forward position as Victoria Diaz checked out of the game. Mejia now going to look to get it outside to Vida Mendoza. Mendoza streaking along the side, the far side. Now just outside the box, chips it into the box, but no one there making a run. Oh, off the foot of Michaela Wooster. And colliding into Wooster is Vanessa Sanchez. Wooster still on the ground. Wooster did have position, had the ball. I thought she would have caught it cleanly. However, she must have juggled it, and the ball hit the turf once again, allowing Vanessa Sanchez to continue pursuit of it. Wooster's a little shaken up. She does pop up back to her feet after the trainer did start walking out there. As a goalkeeper, you have to be a tough player, but big collision there between Vanessa Sanchez and Michaela Wooster. Going to be a free kick for the Hawks. Again, Vanessa Sanchez standing at all of 5'2", Wooster at 5'10". But the freshman keeper was the one who was on the ground after that collision. In possession now of the Hawks. Pedraza directing traffic. Wearing number 4, operating half spaces, and now gets it to Marina, who tried to dump it off to Serpas, but an errant pass. Ball is going to bounce around near midfield. Rodriguez for the Dons, heads it forward. Now Marino will have it again on that far sideline. Alondra Gutierrez is the nearest defender, trying to deter her from making another attack. Gutierrez bodies her, and it's going to be out of bounds on Marino. And so it'll be a goal kick for Noemi Reyes. Gutierrez has done a magnificent job and very active on that back line, using her physicality and her skill to cut out some of the attacks made by the Hawks forwards and midfielders. She's been very active. Ken Gomez is the right back, but at the right center back position, it's Gutierrez, and she's had to deal with Alyssa Marino, the left winger of the Hawks, much of the afternoon. Now Mejia has it towards the middle of the field. She's going to send it ahead to Rodarte. Bad touch there by Lamastro. Rodarte has it, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Dons here on the near side. Jordan Lamastro, again, one of those key players returning for the visiting Hawks this season. Both teams are littered with plenty of sophomores this year. Dons have 13. Hawks have 12. Throwing it in now will be Brianna Mejia. Vanessa Sanchez gets it on the throw-in. Another throw-in for the Dons after it was cleared by Jacqueline Arroyo, wearing number 11. Now it'll be a goal kick for Michaela Wooster. Again, Wooster, freshman from Esperanza, will leave it to one of her center backs to take the kick. That's Scarlett Serpas. Ricochets off of one of the Dons players, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Hawks. Again, thanks for tuning in to Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Don still chasing one here late in the second half. '73rd minute here of the second half now. Throwing it in will be Lamastra. Getting ahead, and it's cleared by Samantha Diaz. It'll be a corner kick, however, for the Hawks. The first of the second half. They had 5 corners in the first half. It's not a corner kick. They actually were able to get it out of bounds before the end line. Ricochets off the head. Alondra Gutierrez is going to need to clear it off the side of her foot. Now Lindsay Leyva high up into the air. Serpas is there, and Noemi Reyes goes up and gets it. So another attack killed out there by the Dons defense and the goalkeeper. Reyes boots it forward. Again, the 3 up ahead for the Dons on their attack is Rodarte, Vanessa Sanchez, along with Vida Mendoza. Try to get it past to Mejia. And now Lamastra going the other way with it, working here on the near side, sending it ahead for Arroyo. Arroyo can't catch up to that one, and it will be a goal kick for the Santa Ana Dons. Again, Noemi Reyes, sophomore from Drupa Valley, in the bright orange. Dons are in the red, going from right to left. Have gone 3 shots up here in the second half. Still getting outshot by the Hawks, 19-4 total. The Hawks have 7 shots on goal, where the Dons have 1. Dons have yet to have a corner as well. The Hawks defense has been very strong. They play very physical as well. And when they have possession, they make smart passes. That time there, it's intercepted by Mejia. Mejia leaves it off to Diaz. Diaz takes an errant pass, and there'll be a substitution there coming in for the Hawks. Coming back into the game that we saw start was Mia Lucier. That's the freshman from Valencia High School. Subbing out is Jacqueline Arroyo. Now Lucier will have it just outside the box here on the near side. Sends it ahead, and it's way long on the cross. Serpas there over there to receive it. Now on the far side, she's going to cross it in. There's bodies there off the head. Now a chip shot, and it's over the top post. Off the foot of Gigi Bruno. On that initial header was Samantha Diaz, who looks a little shaken up. Now 21 shots here by the visiting Hawks. And they were ranked 13 last week's poll. However, in this week's poll that came out yesterday, are no longer in the top 20. Maybe showing why to the 3C2A they deserve to be ranked in the top 20. Strong performance, but only one goal to show for. I'm sure head coach Ian Woodhead not too happy with all the opportunities that they've had. Just unable to capitalize. Leilani Rodarte trying to apply ball pressure. Looks like one of the players going down for the Santa Ana Dons. Attacking third is the Hawks. Noemi Reyes is going to scoop that one up on the cross by Samantha Aguila. That's Tiffany Rodriguez down near midfield. Vita Mendoza and the head referee, James Abbey, going to talk to her to see if she needs a trainer. Didn't see exactly what happened with Rodriguez, but she did hit the turf. Now coming into the game is Raquel Cabezas. Raquel was one of the starters for the last game that we're here at, Compton College. Again, remember, every home game will be streamed live here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. There won't be audio and commentary for every home game, but you can tune into the live feed. And my name is Noah Alvarez. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. So again, Raquel Cabezas into the game now for the Dons. Rodriguez off. Noemi Reyes. Boots it deep to midfield. Heads towards Samantha Gomez. Landry Gutierrez clears it, but it's going to go back into the attacking third for the Hawks. Alyssa Marino going to come up with it cleanly. Dons 1-2-2, looking for win number 2 on the season. Hawks looking for win number 4. They're 3-2-1. Brianna Mejia gets knocked down as she kicks that pass over to Mendoza, and so they'll award the Dons with the foul there. No cards have been given out. We saw the ending of Compton College and Santa Ana end up pretty chippy for a 3-1 game. Tartars were trying to battle back late and being very physical, but not towards the very end. Interesting game, too, between the Dons and the Tartars 2 weeks ago. Tartars came out very flat and lethargic, and so the Dons took advantage, scoring 2 goals in the first 15 minutes. Sent ahead by Gutierrez, but cleared and in possession of Serpas for the Hawks. Serpas working on the far side, dumps it back. A lot of activity here by the Hawks attackers. Now it's Lucier, that freshman from Valencia, who has the only goal in the match today. Dumps it off for Gigi Bruno. They're trying to switch it to the other side. Samantha Diaz cuts it off. Nice defensive play there by Diaz. Off the foot of Leyva. She didn't get a great kick on it. Now she's coming up a little sore after the kick. And it's been a very physical contest, and we've seen a lot of Dons players, either hands on the knees or on the turf. A little slow to get up. Head referee James Abbey going to check in with Leyva. Leyva is one of the sophomores on the team, 13 of them. She's a sophomore from Catella High School. Diaz wins that challenge, takes it from Aguila, but right back to Lamastra. Lamastra gets it into the middle. Serpas all by herself, but she was all by herself and offsides. Offsides is the referee, David Flores, and so crisis averted there. Let's see, Leyva still gimpy right to the left of, or to the right, excuse me, of Noemi Reyes on your screen. Don't know if you guys saw that. Pass now to Mejia on the near side. Going to try and get it back to Rodarte. Rodarte working the near side. But again, that's Jordan Lamastra who's working that side. Much bigger body. She's going to let this one roll out of bounds all the way. It'll be a corner opportunity for the Dons. The first. Lamastra can't believe it. Unhappy with the call there. Again, Lamastra, one of the leaders here on this team, leading the team, the Hawks, with points. goals scored, and she was a second-team all-conference member last year. Leilani Ordarte was lined up to take the corner, but now Tiffany Rodriguez is going to check in. Vanessa Sanchez is going to check out. So Rodriguez, who's usually tasked with taking a lot of the free kicks and corner kicks here at Santa Ana College, looking to get the equalizer here. Couple Dons crowding the goalie. Here's the cross in by Rodriguez. Finds a couple heads, and it goes into the back of the net. A golazo here for the Santa Ana Dons in minute 80. Tiffany Rodriguez celebrates with their teammates. They're celebrating with Lindsay Leyva, so you got to think that's off the head of Leyva. We'll see who they credit the goal to, but Tiffany Rodriguez on the corner equalizes things up for the Dons here in minute 81. Again, thanks for tuning in to Don Soccer here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Things are all knotted up, one apiece. It'd be huge for the Dons to start the season off with a tie here against one of the top teams in the state. Again, the Dons have had plenty of time in their defensive third because of the Hawks' aggressive play. Alyssa Marino has it just outside the box, cleared by Gomez. And so the Hawks are on their retreat momentarily, still in possession of Santiago Canyon College. One of the players down, and again, it's another defender. I think that's Lindsay Leyva. So Lindsay Leyva does get credited with the goal. Again, off the corner kick by Tiffany Rodriguez. Ricocheted off a few different players. It was really just a scrum over there. Far post. Right in front of the goalkeeper as well. And the ball found the back of the net. Bottom right corner. Now they're going to attend to Lindsay Leyva. The trainer comes out here at Santa Ana College. Again, the Dons have been outshot 20-5, but they have one goal, and so does Santiago Canyon College. It's all going to matter. 1-1 is the score. Now Noemi Reyes is going to check in with their teammate. Again, Lindsay Leyva is a sophomore from Catella High School. We just mentioned her name not too long ago. An important defender on the back line for head coach Jamie Baquero and the Santa Ana Dons. Has started all 5 games, does have 3 shots, 2 shots on goal. That's her first goal of the season. Tiffany Rodriguez picks up assist number 3. She now leads the team with 3 assists. It's only the 6th goal on the season by the Santa Ana Dons through 6 games. We're now here in minute 84, the 84th minute. We'll see how much stoppage time that head referee James Abbey will give. And Lindsay Leyva limps off the field, but she had the equalizer, assisted by Tiffany Rodriguez. Things have gotten interesting here, folks, in the final minutes of the match. Again, Santiago Canyon taking on Santa Ana College. Serpa's going to get this to Alyssa Marino. Marino chips it ahead, but ooh, errant pass off the outside part of her foot. Marino hasn't been as efficient and has dialed in since the beginning of the game. A lot of her passes and her shots or crosses have gone errant, wide off the target. Noemi Reyes going to ask her Don's back line to push forward on this goal kick. Brianna Mejia has it, sends it ahead. Right there is Brisa Mariscal for Santiago Canyon. Ball bounces around the middle of the field quite a bit. Vita Mendoza had it, and then quickly lost it to Ashley Aguilar, but it'll be a throw-in for Santa Ana College. And tensions rising here. Both coaches shouting out directions to both their teams. Brianna Mejia throws it into Rodarte. Rodarte gets the ball quickly taken away from her by Pedraza. Serpas now going to switch sides, get over here to the near side of the field. Jordan Lamastra going to look to send it ahead. Samantha Diaz used her body there, but it still goes right to the attacker for Santiago Canyon College. Samantha Aguila working on here on the near side against Samantha Diaz. Both Samantha's going at it, and it's Going to be a corner kick for the visiting Hawks here in minute 86. The 86th minute. Going to be Jordan Lamastra to take this corner kick. Hawks have a few tall players up near the box and crowding Noemi Reyes, the goalkeeper. The tallest is Scarlett Serpas, standing at 5'10", wearing number 19. Keep an eye on her. Don scored on the corner. Let's see what the Hawks do here. Lamastra sends this one on for the near side towards the middle. Noemi Reyes go up and gets it with both hands, and she secures the save there. Maybe a little too close to the goal. No one able to make a run on it for the Hawks. Jordan Lamastra retreats back to the back line. Looks like Lindsay Leyva is good to go. Now Brianna Mejia has it. Mejia tries to get ahead to Mendoza. Mendoza looks a little gassed out there as she couldn't race along the far sideline and chase after that ball. Maybe a little long on it. 87th minute now here in the second half. Kylie Pulsifer is going to check out. She checked in for Lindsay Leyva about 4 minutes ago when Leyva hit the turf. Leyva will return back to the back line for the Dons. Again, it's been a very strong performance by the back line since that opening goal in the 3rd minute by the Hawks. A very encouraging performance. And when you host one of the top teams in the 3C2A to open up conference play, and you go down 1-0 in the 3rd minute, things can go one of many different directions, but the Dons stayed strong, fought for much of the game. They were in their defensive third for a lot of the time, but in the 81st minute, we're able to get a corner kick, and Rodriguez found Lindsay Leyva, who was able to send the ball to the back of the net. Jordan Lamastra sends a long one right to Noemi Reyes. Uses her body to ricochet that one. Now she's going to pick it up as Lucier presses up. Ball bouncing around midfield. Mejia's trying to regain possession. Serpas, a little too strong of a bump there. Again, she's a much bigger player too, so foul awarded to Santa Ana College. Tiffany Rodriguez dumps it to Mejia. Dons have a little momentum now. Let's see if they can try and find the back of the net one more time before this game comes to an end. 88th minute. Alyssa Marino loses track of this one, and it goes out of bounds. Didn't see what direction they pointed the flag to, but I believe that's going to be a throw-in for Santa Ana College on the far side. So 4 minutes of stoppage time given by head referee James Abbey, so something to keep track of. Remind Samantha Gomez to back up a little bit as she is in her throw-in on the far side. Cabezas called for the foul there. Be a free kick for Santa Ana College. Excuse me, Santiago Canyon College. Goes past Gutierrez and Lucier, and before Leyva can clear it, foul given to the Hawks. Tiffany Rodriguez sends it forward. Vita Mendoza off the ricochet, has it near midfield. Tries to save it from going out of bounds. Ends up in possession of the Hawks. Big boot forward. After that powerful kick, Gutierrez clears it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. High arcing throw-in that gets to Lucier. Lucier trapped by a couple Dons defenders. Now to Serpas. Serpas quickly met by Karen Juarez. And now it's in possession of the Dons. Cabezas working as the forward here. Gets crowded now over to Karen Juarez, who just made that great save. Leilani Rodarte. Ooh, bad first touch there. And Jordan Lamastra is going to let this one roll out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Lamastra and Santiago Canyon College. Diaz battling here on the near side. Cabezas battling with Lamastra. off the head of La Mastra, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Dons. We're now 2 minutes into stoppage time. James Abbey gave 4 minutes. Samantha Diaz will throw it in. Kylie Pulsifer checked into the game just now. La Mastra battling with Mejia. Knocks Mejia down to the ground. And now they're going to give the first card of the game. It's a yellow card given to Jordan La Mastra. So La Mastra will be given the yellow. Mejia hits the turf hard. It'll be a free kick. Tiffany Rodriguez. Will take this free kick here on the near sideline. Couple feet from the near sideline here. Might be the last opportunity for either team. 5 players in the box towards the far post if you're looking on your screen. Tiffany Rodriguez lines this up. Last time she sent in a crosser, found the back of the net. Tiffany Rodriguez sends it towards the far post. A little strong. Ooh, it clears out. Going to leave the box. Still in possession of the Dons. Rodarte loses it quickly. And now Gigi Bruno, 3-on-4 for the Hawks. Working on the far side. Gutierrez hits the turf. Gutierrez now on the floor. Dons only have 4 players back to Marino. Marino now tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty on the Dons. Tripped up by Samantha Gomez. So the Dons defense falls apart there. And what could be the final minute, it'll be a penalty, a PK for Jordan La Mastra and the visiting Hawks. Again, the foul was on Alyssa Marino by Samantha Gomez. Once Alondra Gutierrez fell, that was one of the anchors of the defense. James Abbey has the ball lined up. Noemi Reyes in goal. La Mastra versus Reyes, and she can't get to it. So that could be the deciding goal here as La Mastra puts the second goal of the afternoon for Santiago Canyon College. The Dons fought so hard to tie things back up here in the final minute on a counter opportunity. After the free kick, it was Gigi Bruno pushing it forward. The Dons back line wasn't able to stay strong. Samantha Gomez committed a penalty on Alyssa Marino, which resulted in La Mastra taking the PK. Can imagine there's only going to be a couple touches here for the Dons as Rodriguez sends it forward. Ball now near the middle of the field in Marino's possession. She's going to send it ahead to Gutierrez. Gigi Bruno now ahead of the pack, but Leyva is able to cut her off. Potentially another opportunity for the Hawks. Aguila has it. Alondra Gutierrez slides in front of her, and there's the final whistle. So a close game to the very end, but the Hawks do come out on top by a score of 2-1. In dramatic fashion, a last-minute foul by Samantha Gomez on Alyssa Marino ends up in a penalty kick for it. Was able to put it in the bottom right corner past Noemi Reyes, and the Hawks come out on top by a score of 2-1. Again, this was the opening contest for both these teams in Orange Empire Conference play. The Dons fall to 1-3-2 on the season, 0-1 in conference play, while the Hawks advance to 4-2-2 in the season, 1-0 in conference play. And the Dons will take on Irvine Valley on the road next, as their next game this upcoming Friday, October 4th, before coming back home next Tuesday against Orange Coast College. The next time you can hear my voice for a game will be Friday, October 18th, as they'll host the Saddleback Bobcats. Again, that'll be here on the Santa Ana College Athletics YouTube channel. Again, for everyone who was a part of the broadcast, thanks for tuning in. My name is Noah Alvarez. Your Dons come up short.